Welcome everyone to our Giving Tuesday Iredell Crosby Scholars Group Zoom. We've got the whole team here for you, and just wanted to give you guys a quick update on what we're doing, why it's a great idea to support us here on Giving Tuesday. This is that annual time of year whenever organizations are asking for your support, and we are certainly doing that. And I'm going to be quiet and let our executive director say more about it because Suzanne has been here since the beginning, and we're about to kick off our 10th year.
10 years next month, really, when the board formed and we got started in Iredell County. So we're very excited to start that year off, and we'd love to have some donations to help us get our scholarship and last dollar grant funding secured for next year. One of the things that makes us a unique college access program compared to a lot of others is that we do provide some financial support for our graduates, and we have scholarships and we have last dollar grants. The grants are need-based funding, and the scholarships are not based on need, but are available to all of the students that are in the program. They can qualify for one or more of those scholarships. So we need your support in order to have the funding and continue that funding that we've had since we started graduating seniors in 2018. So we hope you'll support us in that so we can continue to offer those financial dollars to our graduates. So please think about supporting us, support the youth in Iredell County. We thank you in advance for your support of Iredell Crosby Scholars.
For those who aren't as familiar, we have programs for students that are in middle school and high school, and then, of course, these scholarships afterwards that are even helping our graduates in good standing. Speaking of the students that we help, Jennifer Jameson works with our juniors and seniors. And of course, this is a very busy time of year for them, as a lot of them are locking in those college plans.
Yeah, so early action deadlines have passed and students are working hard on regular decision. If they've already completed their applications, now is the time that they're searching for scholarships and trying to find ways to pay for college. The FAFSA is open. We help students with the FAFSA, and one of the ways that we support students is not only with the funding, but with giving them the tools and the resources they need to find the help that they need. So you will find we are about to have a virtual session on how to complete the FAFSA. We've emailed that out. We are also doing things virtually that students who are not going to college might find helpful, like a self-paced academy on how to use LinkedIn and how to professionally network. And so we definitely want to support those students in continuing their education, but also we want to continue to support those students through our virtual programming and in-person programming for life as well.
Jennifer mentioned FAFSA, and the first step to that financial aid is getting all of that filled out. Dom is our financial aid coordinator, and Dominic, tell me, we actually had the FAFSA open, and it opened on time. And with all the issues last year, we were all a little skeptical, but things seem to be going right.
Yeah, so this year the FAFSA did open on time. It was said it would open by December 1st, and it did. It does seem that this FAFSA is working much better. As far as I've seen since the official launch on December 1st, there haven't been any crashes. The previous year, it crashed the first day, and it has launched this year in a way that they were hoping it would launch the previous year. So yeah, it is a great time to complete it. You should try to complete it as early as you can. If you have not already made an FSA ID, I would suggest making your FSA ID first and then waiting a few days so that that account of yours can be verified. It needs to sync up with the Social Security Administration so that your information can be authenticated. If you make your FSA ID and try and jump right into your FAFSA, that is a situation that did cause a lot of errors in the past, and it may just cause you to have to answer additional questions. It may make the process longer for you. And when it does get verified, it kind of overwrites anything you typed in anyway. So you're just giving yourself more work. Get your FSC ID made, let it sync up, go back and complete your FAFSA. At any time during that process, you can reach out to me, reach out to Jennifer, she can put you in contact with me, and we can help you through that process. So we had FAFSA night scheduled this evening. Due to weather, it's going to be rescheduled. But yeah, I mean, your school will probably be setting up something. We will hopefully be able to attend many or all of those events. So, get your FAFSA done. You're going to need it for any type of federal financial aid, whether that's grant money, loan money. You're going to need it if you want to apply for the Last Dollar grant when that opens later in the year. So it's the first step to opening all those doors. Work study requires a FAFSA.
Also, Crosby Scholars Iredell.org is the website to go to. And if you click on blog, our most recent blog is Dom detailing a lot of those steps for you. So you can always reach out to Dom, but that's a great resource anytime that's going to get you some immediate information. So, and that's also a great place to go to give to Crosby Scholars Iredell County right here on Giving Tuesday. I did want to talk to Mariah because we're talking about um, moving from FAFSA and some of that financial aid into scholarship territory. So often the essay is such an essential part of that. Mariah, our near peer advisor, works with students and helps them craft that essay that will stand out. And Mariah, how's that going for you this year?
Yes, so with Crosby, I do have the privilege of being able to help out with this review service. We kind of offer a very personalized review for admissions essays, scholarship essays, right? Both of those are very important, and just really helping students kind of polish their writing to stand out, right? So we're also providing feedback on even things like resumes to ensure that our students are crafting those documents that are professional and sort of tailored to those goals, because we are aware that students are going off to many different areas right after high school graduation. Yeah, so every year we do have a significant number of students who use this essay review service and reach out afterward, kind of expressing how helpful and beneficial it was for them through their process, whatever that process may be. And we just really love being able to kind of help out our students in a way that eases some of that anxiety and that apprehension that inevitably comes with crafting any sort of kind of writing. So yes, our overall aim is really to just help students present their best selves and just really navigate those spaces after high school graduation, whether that's, college and scholarship essay writing, hiring agents, et cetera. So yes, it's been very good this year, and we continue to love to be able to help out in that way.
And if you guys aren't catching on at this point, applying and getting into college and the financial aid, it's all so very intimidating. There's so many steps, and that's where we're trying to help you out all along the way. Every step of that process, there's going to be something that's going to be helpful to a student and or a parent from Crosby Scholars. Let's talk about a success story and one that we just heard about last night. Jennifer Christian works with our high school students as well, and you got a great message from a student.
Yes, I was fortunate to receive a FaceTime call last night from a very excited Crosby Scholars senior. Christopher from North Iredell High School has been awarded a full scholarship to Cornell University. And he has really taken advantage of the Crosby Scholars program. He jumped in whenever we had an opportunity to learn or grow, exploring careers, deciding, what does the college process look like? How do I apply? And he is a Questbridge scholar. This year, Questbridge has awarded 2,627 high school seniors across our nation a full scholarship. So that's very exciting. They're an amazing organization. They match students to 52 colleges around the country. As I mentioned, Christopher here from Iredell County is going to Cornell, but other colleges include Brown, Columbia, Johns Hopkins, Duke right here in North Carolina, Davidson College right here in North Carolina. And over Questbridge's history, they have awarded scholarships to over 40,000 students and over $5 billion, that's with a B, $5 billion worth of scholarships. So we're so excited for Christopher, our Crosby Scholar right here in Iredell County from North Iredell High School. And if a student is interested in learning more about that, and if Questbridge somehow applies to them and they want to learn more, tomorrow for many of our students. Each of our schools that we work with have a little bit different schedule, but many of our students have an early release day on Wednesday, December 4th, tomorrow. And at 2 p.m., we're going to have a Zoom all about QuestBridge with Jennifer Jameson, our junior senior program coordinator. So any interested juniors or even sophomores who want to learn more about that, QuestBridge is an amazing program and a success story right here. So 2 p.m. tomorrow, December 4th.
That's awesome. Yeah, we've got some other success stories that we tell via the website. Just again, visit that blog page, and you'll see where we're talking about students who might not have come from a great situation, who might not have been the one that you would expect to have that level of success, but they get into a program like Crosby Scholars, and often that opens those doors. It opens those pathways, and it provides them options. And often that's what we're seriously going for. On the ground floor, ground level, here we go. Zoe, you're our middle school coordinator, and we're talking about college access. And then we look at middle school kids and we say, is that too early? And the answer is no, it's not.
Yeah, there seems to be this common, misconception that you don't really need to start thinking about college until like junior, senior year of high school, but that could not be further from the truth. For many of our students, middle school is the time to start thinking about what your options are and just exploring everything that's out there and all the possibilities that life could hold for you. The reality is, when you get to that point where you're filling out your college applications, the information that you put on your college application goes back as early as, the first day of ninth grade. First day of freshman year. That includes your high school GPA, the clubs and activities that you participate in all throughout high school. And so middle school is really the time to start talking about those things and helping students understand that when they, are leaving middle school and when they're starting their high school career, that is part of, what goes into their preparation for college or, life once they graduate. And so I love working with our middle schoolers. They have so much energy and excitement for life. And, the reality is for many of our low-income students or our first-generation students who might not have a parent or an adult at home who has been through the college process, it's really important to start these conversations early so that they know what they can be doing now to explore their opportunities and see what is available to them so that they're ready to be successful when they graduate high school.
And a lot of your programs are more general, and they're more about study skills and life skills. Once we move into the high school programs, that's where we, start getting a more specific whenever we're talking about SAT prep, ACT prep, and some of those skills. We've got them covered all the way around.
Continued funding on days like Giving Tuesday and even at our fundraiser that's going to be in January. It's really important because everybody thinks, oh, school is just during the school year, but we're year round. And during the summer and during the school year, we want your kid to figure out what they want to be in the future, what they need to do to get there, and then how we can help them be successful in obtaining their dreams. So Giving Today on Giving Tuesday is really, really impacting more than just college.
Without being, too cheesy about it, we truly are making a lot of dreams come true. And the staff members that are on this Zoom can tell you they've watched it happen. So on this Giving Tuesday, please remember CrosbyScholarsIredell.org, CrosbyScholarsIredell.org, or you can click the direct links from any of our social media. We'll take you right to the page where you can make a quick donation, and we would appreciate your support both today on Giving Tuesday and in the future. And if you have been one of our supporters, we thank you very much. All right, guys, I think we've gotten it done. Our snow day Zoom call for Giving Tuesday. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate it.